It is me, MBW champion, and I just want to say, welcome to Power On Webcast. Power on. Hello there. So this is the second episode ever of the new. I called it podcast, but it's actually somebody told me that it should actually be a webcast because um, it's actually not a podcast because you see video of me. So my apologies. I'll be calling it webcast now. So that's its new name is Power On Webcast, which actually is pretty cool because it makes the acronym POW. So POW right in the kiss. POW POW. It's also like a Mario reference. I love Mario, so we're gonna talk about Nintendo today. So I just wanted to say before I get into the topics, this format's going to be like so. So either every week or every other week, I'm going to be doing a uh, one of these episodes just to talk about subjects that came throughout the week. And and on a Thursday, that's when I'm going to be recording it. So every Thursday at this time right now, if you're watching it live, it's at this time. Um, on Thursday at 6 p.m. Arizona time. So if you're on the East Coast, that's 3 hours. So that's 9 p.m. until we get to daylight savings time, and then it's 8 p.m. Just so you guys are aware of that. If you do miss the show, this will be uploaded on Friday, the next day. But it's also going to have features. So if you look, actually, it's kind of backwards on this one. If you look over here to your left, there's subjects right here that we're going to be talking about. And if you're watching it on Friday, you can click on those and it can go straight to the subject. So just in case you guys aren't interested in wrestling news, we're going to be talking about TNA and ROH. And so we're going to be basically, we won't be talking. I mean, you can just skip ahead to questions. You know the whole gist. So basically, those will be linkable. Again, that's when I get this posted on Friday. Because again, this is live. It's going on right now. I see Eloy says, "What's up, Michael?" I say, "What's up to you? How's it going?" Long time no see, by the way. I haven't seen you in probably 2 years now. But let's go ahead and jump into the first subject, which is PeerZC Expo. If you guys don't know what PeerZC is, it's a wonderful website that I go to. I used to be a moderator over there, and I released my Zelda fan game, The Hero of Dreams, only available on Zelda Classic. And PeerZC is basically a housed place where you can get all these quests. So if you guys like fan games, there are amazing games. There are a lot of unique and really talented authors that just make some fantastic games. And again, they're free. It's a fan game. If you like Zelda, you might like those. So yeah, I made The Hero of Dreams back in 2006, 10 years ago. And when I made that game, I was going to that website, and one of the things I loved was their expo. It's basically kind of like a E3 except fan game, Zelda Classic, showcase. So everybody can go over there and submit their demo, submit their screenshots, submit their story, submit whatever they want for this expo to get people excited for their upcoming games. And currently, PeerZC.net is having their fall 2016 expo, and I see Russ has put in his Forbidden Ascent 2.0, so making some additions in this game. I also see Alvarado with the Light and Darkness is on there. We have a whole bunch of quests: Hyrule Fantasy, Secret Skies, Metroid Origins. Looks like somebody's making a Metroid type game. Shattered Kingdom. Again, they're all most of these are demos right here, so you get to see what it's going to become once it's released. So if you guys want to try that, and see if you like it. And then when it finally is released, if you like the demo, then you can play that. So there we go. That's awesome. Um, Again, I'm so for fan games. If you guys haven't seen my LP, I did AM2R, which is another Metroid 2 remake, which unfortunately got pulled by Nintendo. But that's what happens when it's a fan game, is you run the risk because it's a copyrighted game and name, trademark, the whole thing. So they have the warrant to pull those type of games, which is unfortunate because AM2R was probably one of the best games. I'm not even gonna call it fan game. One of the best games that was ever created, and it was just awesome. So again, if you guys want support, I was gonna say like support indie games, like support the fan games. Piers EC Expo. I wanted to also talk about the Samsung Note 7 exploding again. Yay! So here's my Samsung um, Galaxy Note 7. Flash is all like. So yeah, here's my phone right here. It could explode at any moment. So I'm a risk taker. I have it right here in my hand, even near my face, and you could get this live, this exploding. So that's kind of scary to think about. Um, so they recalled it once again. So I traded in this phone to get a Galaxy 7, and then I went back to the Note once they got the recalled editions, or the newer versions. And now they're freaking recalling it again. Damn it, damn it, to damn it. What's unfortunate is I actually do like this phone. The only thing I don't really care about is this little edge. I thought I was going to be a fan of the edges, but apparently I just don't like the edge. I have no idea. So it seems like because they're not going to be making a Note 7 anymore. They basically hung up the boots on this. They texted everybody saying, turn off the phones, which I'm a rebel, and I'm not doing. But they said, turn off the phone, return it to your provider, and you'll get a full refund and whatnot. And they're done with the Note 7. But I actually think that this might be a damaged name, so we may not see another Note. Now they could make another type of phone name, like the Galaxy, the Galaxy Milky Way, or whatever they want to call their new phone. And actually, I forgot, I'm supposed to be switching these things. There we go. uh, I like that picture, by the way. Hi, I came to exchange my Galaxy Note 7. It's like freaking Harvey Dent. But it's really sad because I really like these phones, and but it's that's a big problem for your batteries to explode. They had to land a plane because there was a phone that started smoking on the plane, so they actually had to land a plane, which basically, you know, launch this whole thing where like they want you to turn it off and stuff like that. And again, it's just a damaged name now. They're not going to be making Notes, in my opinion, anymore. Again, they'll probably make a bigger version of the Galaxy 7 or 8 when it comes out. And they'll make a bigger version, but they're going to call it something else. I think the Note brand is dead in the water because people are going to be reminded when they hear a Note, they're going to be like, oh, you mean the exploding one? And it's just damaged. Which is sad because I went from the 3 to the 5 and then to the 7. What can you do? I went to T-Mobile today, and I actually went to go exchange my phone to get the Galaxy 7, but they actually convinced me. They were like talking up the LG V20, which is coming out in 2 weeks, I believe. So, which is odd, by the way, because I thought they were gonna try to get this out of my hand so that it wouldn't explode on in my in my pants or in my when I'm talking on the phone. But they literally told me, they're like, well, there's only like 2 cases that this happened on the newer version, so you have nothing to worry about. You can wait until the LG V20 comes out. So I took their advice. I still have my phone, uh, but hopefully I don't die in this next 2 weeks because that would suck. But would it be their fault because you know, they actually told me to keep the phone? That would be their fault. Their fault. Anyways, all right. So let's get into the big news that I know everybody is Nintendo fans. Let's go ahead and talk about Nintendo NX news. Yeah, and the big news is Nintendo Duo. Let's zoom into this. Duo. We're a duo. And let me just say, this is fake. This is totally fake. There is no Nintendo NX news, and that's what the news is that we are still with our thumbs upper, you know what, waiting on Nintendo to release some news. Which it's so sad. Like, to me, like, you're literally 5 months between launch, and they haven't even mentioned, like, just give us a time. Just give us, like, hey, we're gonna show it off in January. Oh, hey, we're gonna show it next week. Hey, we're gonna show. Why haven't they told us anything? That's just the weirdest thing to me. Now, there is going to be their quarter 3. They always do quarterly meetings. Quarter 3 meeting, I believe it's on. If I look on my calendar, I think it's on the 24th because I think it was a Monday. Um, so quarterly meetings, it's just where they talk to their investors and say, "Hey, this is what we're doing. This was how much money we made, and yada yada yada." And I don't think that they're going to show off the NX during an investors meeting because, again, this is just for stockholders and stuff like that. Why would they want to show stuff at a stockholder meeting? I don't know. That, to me, that doesn't make sense. But they can release news, like, because people will ask questions saying, "Hey, what's the status on this?" And they'll be like, "Oh," they can either say, "Oh, please understand," and say something like that. But I don't think that they're going to go that route. They're probably, well, I mean, of the please understand and don't say anything. So we will, I believe we will get some news by the 24th. This is where I'm kind of running into the issue where if we don't get news next week, like if they don't show it off or they don't tell us a date when they're going to show it off or whatnot, which I believe, again, they have to do it by the 21st. And a lot of people were saying that the 5th year anniversary of the Nintendo Direct is on the 21st, which is a Friday. So if they do it on the 21st, that'd be awesome. Which is in a week, like 8 days from this recording. But again, if they don't do it by the 21st, and it comes to the investors meeting, I believe that we're gonna hear the dreaded D word, which is Nintendo NX will be delayed, which makes me depressed. Because how long have I been waiting for Zelda? How long have you been waiting for Zelda? Shot through the heart. Oh god, I am not looking forward to them saying that, but it is getting super duper close to the date, and we are not hearing anything. There is literally crickets. The only NX news that I'm seeing is all these rumors, including this duo. And by the way, um, it is a clever name. I actually like the name Duo, but we all know it's going to be called the Nintendo Wii, or uh, the Wii, the new Wii Focus U 3DS Game Man. I don't know. I think Game Man sounds good because, it's like Game Boy growing up. It's going to be a handheld, right? You know. Uh, the new, the Wii Tendo. Uh, And then, but I actually do like the duo because it actually kind of fits in that naming convention. But this is definitely fake. Just based on like the way it looks, um, and the way that it's blurred out, it probably it. I don't even know why they blurred that out. They didn't really need to. I know it's basically saying like it looks confidential or whatnot, but it probably says like, haha, I pranked you. I don't know. Um, but yeah, again, no NX news. It's really depressing. I literally want to cry every time I think about it. You don't understand. I go to work, and the first thing that I talk about to my coworkers is like, there is no NX news. Yay! And then a little dolphin dies in the sunset. Oh my god. Anyways, next topic because it's making me depressed. TNA wrestling. Delete, delete, delete. So, and I'm kind of wondering, and maybe I'm not going to the right wrestling websites, but I don't know why nobody's talking about the possibility that of this news that I'm about to. Am I breaking it? I don't know. Some people had to have got the same survey I did. Well, anyways, I was at work. I got an email about the WWE Network. They sent a survey. I did the survey last year. Basically told them, I watch it for NXT. Because they kind of get like a gauge, like what do you get from the WWE Network? How can we improve it? How can we do this and that and this and that? I did the survey because I'm a loyal fan, and the one big thing that stood out in the survey um, was two things actually. Um, they were really, really pushing on. So, if we rose the price to $15, or if we raise the price, how much are you willing to pay? Are you willing to pay $20 or 25 or whatnot? So, based on that whole survey, what I got from that, and it's not going to happen anytime soon because this is like more of the research portion, but this will be kind of down the line. But um, I believe that the price will go up. Um, no longer will you have to say, WWE $9.99. But the way that they were trying to present it was because they know they're trying to be smart about it. By the way the survey was, um, it seemed like they're trying to be smart, saying that they're going to be doing different packages. So the first package would be $5 a month, which is the main pay-per-views, which is WrestleMania, SummerSlam, Royal Rumble, and Survivor Series. And you wouldn't get any of the other pay-per-views. You wouldn't be able to get the full streaming package or anything like that. It's just basically a very minimum, kind of like Hulu. They put just the content that they want to put on there, and that's the first package. The $9.99 would be kind of like what we're getting now. The whole shebang, except it kind of seemed like they were going to take NXT out of this equation and put it on the higher package, which that would be stupid, by the way. But that's another story. But it looks like the $9.99 would be kind of the same thing. With commercials and stuff like that. It looked like they were going to have ads. Well, anyways, the $15 or the $20 one, depending on what price that they go to, um, they were listing things that they wanted to have, like basically like, would this get you interested in buying the bigger package? Some of the things was you would get early access to tickets when they come to your town. So basically, you would be first to get. You probably get a code or something like that, and then you can get tickets, like early access to WrestleMania access. Anytime that there's like a meet and greet, something like that, they'll let you know. So you basically get more like fan based stuff, which is cool because it would be kind of like they're tying in their fan experience with their with their WWE network. That's cool. I actually don't mind that at all. So if they went that route, and or actually, let me back up a little bit. I forgot to tell you the big one. The one thing that stuck out in my in my vision is it said, "What if we air TNA wrestling and ROH on the WWE network?" So the way it worded it said independent wrestling shows, but it had the logo of TNA and it had the logo of ROH. So essentially, this is kind of like what I was kind of wanting from the WWE Network a long time ago, when TNA was getting off of Spike TV. Like I was like, how come they just don't like get together with WWE and like air their show on the WWE Network? Now, of course, not now WWE is getting money out of it, but I think it's cool because basically you could buy a channel or buy the network and then you can watch wrestling and not just WWE wrestling. You can watch different types of wrestling. Well, it actually seems like they're going that route because that survey pushed that fact that basically like almost every single question was related with TNA and ROH. Basically, like what would you pay more for these stuff? So thinking about that, do you remember that rumor that was going on, and it's still going on right now, where WWE is trying to buy TNA, trying to get the tape library. Now, maybe that's not the only discussion that they're having with TNA. Maybe the other discussion is, you know, we will let you use our tape library, but we get a cut. We still run our company the way that we want to run it. So again, TNA, they're still showing their show on whatever channel they have it on now. Um, they still have their same storylines. They could do whatever they want with their show. However, all the pay-per-views and all like those like the past shows, all that stuff could be on the WWE Network, and WWE has access to show it. So like if they wanted to show footage of Samoa Joe, AJ Styles, anybody that came from TNA, and they wanted to show their past stuff, now they have access to the footage and they have rights to use that footage. I think it would be awesome personally. Now, it sucks in a kind of a way that like now it's not going to be really they're competing against each other because WWE is going to be getting money every single time. But I actually don't mind those instances. But that's just me. But what do you guys think? Like, would you guys like that? Like if TNA and ROH they like aired on the WWE Network? I actually said in the survey I would pay a little bit more if that was the case. The reason why I don't watch TNA wrestling and ROH is because I don't have those channels. Like if I was able to get those on the WWE Network, then that would be awesome. So it's kind of weird that I haven't seen this on any of the wrestling websites at all because again, it's really pushing like maybe WWE is actually getting access to the TNA and ROH and possibly Evolve. Like they're probably getting all of their access to the tapes, or at least like they'll get a cut if they air it in the WWE Network. Which again, that would be awesome to me. Uh, I don't know. I think that would be great. So I don't know. I guess that's all I have to say about that. But survey was good. I got $10 on my Amazon for doing the survey, and hey, I could buy some more WWE Network, $9.99 while it lasts, because it's probably gonna go up in price now. Well, anyways, this is where I'm gonna go ahead and cut it. This is the segment where I like if anybody's watching. I don't know if anybody's watching right now because again, this will be airing on Friday. For those of you that missed it, and again, every Thursday at 6 p.m. I'll be doing one of these webcasts. But do you guys have any questions? Anything that you guys want to talk about? Any subjects or anything like that? While I'm waiting for, if any questions are coming up, I wanted to talk about, this week in wrestling. Shinsuke Nakamura came back in on NXT to beat the holy hell out of Samoa Joe, which was awesome, by the way. Awesome. Um, NXT is actually doing really, really well in my opinion. I actually really like. I don't know. Even though like some of the the good people are like leaving and stuff like that, the show is just so simple and just structured just so well in my opinion. Um, I don't know. I really like the the way that it's filmed and stuff like that. Um, Raw's been actually pretty good. Actually, since the bland, the bland split. That wasn't a slip. I didn't really mean that. The brand split. Both shows actually have been really good. I mean, like Dolph Ziggler actually means crap. Kevin Owens show. Chris Jericho has been on fire. I mean, who doesn't like the gift of Jericho? Drink it in, man. You know? Explosion! Bah! But yeah. So yeah. Again, I'll go ahead and stop right here. But because it's getting close to a half an hour mark. Next episode, I'll be talking a little bit about my game. That's what I'm banking on. If you guys haven't seen my video of Tim Cook on the the Galaxy Note 7, please watch that. I did a cool stunt, and hey, I'm getting kind of old, and my stunt abilities are gonna have to be going away soon. But for right now, I'm gonna be doing them until I get hurt. No, please, I'm gonna knock on wood. Don't say that. Ah, delish. My throat's all like kind of scratchy, so I apologize. Ah, this has been fun. I want to thank you guys for watching, and please, if you guys haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, MBW Champion. Of course, I have my LP channel, which I'm playing Resident Evil 4, Yoshi's Woolly World, and I'm so sorry for not posting it last Friday. I meant to, and then and then I was like, oh my God, I forgot to post it. I'll be starting tomorrow or Friday a LP of The Promised Lands. It's a Pure DC game. It's a fan game. Again, support the fan games. They're awesome. Anyways, I've been MBW Champion. You guys have a fantastic day. And hey, like, subscribe, and all that jazz. And be well to your neighbor. Later. Ow!